Hello, my name is XONEVANT. Today is Thursday, June 12th, and this is your Daily Dose. People, we are back. We are finally back with the Daily Dose. We're going to be back on schedule. Everything's good. I'm finally caught up with all of the the projects I had with my job. You guys know I lost my internet for about a week and 3 days or so, and it really put me behind on all of my my tasks and stuff from my job. But everything's caught up now. I do have one event I have to go to tomorrow night, do some filming, and then I have to edit that for Saturday. But other than that, my schedule's pretty clear, and I feel pretty confident that I can do the Daily Dose again on a daily basis. So here we are today, bringing it back. So I figured we would basically just take today and kind of catch up with each other. It's been a long time since I've been able to kind of talk to you guys in comments, and a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks or so. We had E3. E3 is going crazy. There's so many videos in my sub box. There's probably a ton of videos in you guys' sub box too. Tons of games. And if you don't think we've truly made the leap to the quote-unquote next gen, we did. We did it this year's E3. I mean, if you're in it for the graphics, they're there. I do feel like if you're in it for the stories, they're there. I feel like these games that are going to be coming out between now and Christmas of 2015 may actually be some of the best lineup of games we've had in a long time. And I mean like games that come out back to back to back to back. Now granted, hopefully these games don't get delayed, right? Because that would suck. But if everything drops like it's supposed to, if everything at E3 that we saw ends up being the actual games that we play, which I know that we all know that we can be burnt on that from time to time, I think between now and 2015, we're going to be some pretty happy gamers. Now, initially, I thought about covering E3 when I came back today, maybe going through the Xbox and the Xbox One camp stuff and going through Sony stuff. But I have a little twist I want to add to this. It's probably going to take me a couple days to get this video together, and I still will be going through E3 and talking about it with you guys, maybe breaking it down. Maybe we'll take a franchise or a video, or like I said, Sony or Microsoft, and I'll dedicate one Daily Dose to to that type of coverage. But I do have a little bit of a twist on it, and I'm not going to spoil it. It's a surprise, but I think you guys are going to like it. It's really going to involve a lot of the community, and it'll be great for discussion. So it's probably going to take me a couple days to get that video together. And I know a lot of you guys are still wanting my first impressions for, well, actually at this point, it's probably not a first impressions. It's more of a review of the game Watch Dogs, which I obviously promised the day the game came out, but that's the same day that my internet went out, or actually 2 days after my internet had went out and I wasn't able to do it. I still will be doing that as well, but that's also going to come with a twist. It's going to take me a couple days to get that video together too, but that's going to be coming. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that as well. Now, last year, if you guys remember, I did this kind of like ghost story. It was actually a two-part video I did for the Daily Dose, and it was like a ghost story, that sort of thing. It was right before Halloween, and we talked about doing a spooky summer leading up to Halloween, right? I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to play games like Outlast and stuff like that, which you guys know that you may or may not know, I scare pretty easy. Like, I jump scare extremely easy, right? So those games are going to freak me out, right? And I was wondering if you guys still wanted me to, invest the money into buying these games and stuff to do it, if that's something you guys wanted to watch maybe over the summer while the games are a little bit light and there's really nothing going on, there's really nothing to play. I will be doing some, other coverages and stuff too for some games that are on my list for you guys. But if you guys want to see a spooky summer, let me know, and I can invest some money into getting those games and playing them. And I think that would just be fun, right? And then we'll lead it up to Halloween. I think that would be cool. So you guys can let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. I also wanted to talk about Battlefield 4. So my plan was to buy Battlefield 4 a long time ago, right? Only issue is that, it was $60. I wanted to spend my $60 on Watch Dogs and that sort of stuff. And I wanted to buy Infamous, that sort of thing. And my brother actually has GameFly, and he actually had one of the GameFly copies of the game, and they sent him an email that said, hey, you can actually buy the game right now, I think for like, I don't know, 20 something bucks or something like that. So what I did is I basically I'm going to be paying my brother for the copy of the game. He's going to buy it on his credit card or whatever. I'm going to pay him back. He's going to be shipping that to me really soon, probably in the next couple of days. When I get that, I need you guys to be tuning into the dose, because we're going to start playing some Battlefield 4 online. Now, I'm going to need probably a week or two to get used to the game myself, And we're going to start playing. I'm going to try to basically play with you guys once a week. I don't know what day of the week it's going to be. I don't want to say it's going to be a specific day because I don't want to get myself in any trouble. But, you know, probably one day a week. I don't know what time it'll be or anything like that yet. But I think it'd be cool if we just sat down and I actually interacted with you guys a little bit more other than just comments in a video. I want to hear your voice, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily have to see your face, you know, that sort of thing, but just hearing your voice. And I've talked to you guys, some of you guys before, like Sanad. I talked to you a lot, or used to talk to you a lot. I know we've both been busy, but I like to play with you, even some Uncharted 2, because I know you like that game, Sanad. I still have that game, by the way. So maybe we can play some. I just want to play some more online games with you guys. You see what I mean? And I'm planning some other stuff right now with some other YouTubers to play some cooperative stuff with them and put that up on the channel just to kind of diversify things a bit. And these are all things that I kind of thought about while I was taking my little 2 weeks vacation, which ended up being, I guess, almost 3.5 weeks because I lost my internet. But these are all things that I've just been kind of kicking around. And so I wanted to use this video to just kind of catch everybody up, let you know what's going on, where we're going with the channel, and that sort of thing. I am currently working on a personal play. It's a 360 personal play. It's going to come with a contest. I'm actually wrapping up that coverage probably in the next 2 or 3 days, and I got to edit it and upload it. But I'm thinking that by the time the road to completion for Dark Souls ends on the channel, this personal play will kind of be going up, right? Kind of like the road to completion for Dark Souls did. It'll probably be, you know, going up every other day or something like that. And then I've also got some trophies and achievements I want to throw up from, or actually just trophies, I should say, not achievements, for Infamous Second Son. I'm just going to throw those up on the channel. I know that Infamous is an older game, but just to have them up on the channel, right, for those of you who may not have the game yet or who want to go back and play the game. I don't know if it'll be a road to completion because some of you guys have told me not to do an RTC for that game because it's really easy. But, you know, might throw some trophies up kind of like I did for Watch Dogs. So I am working a lot, you know, on this side. But we know without the internet, it's just hard to get anything done. So I know this was a big video, a lot to talk about, but I just wanted to kind of catch up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, suggestions. And like I said, stay tuned next week or maybe even over the weekend for my E3 coverage. And also kind of my thoughts about Watch Dogs, as well as my surprise on both of those topics. And I think you guys will really enjoy that. So that's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow, we're going to go back into topics. And remember, if you guys have a topic that you want me to talk about on the show, leave it in the comments. I will shout you out in the video, and we can discuss that. You're even more than welcome to chat with me on a Skype call if you want to. We can talk about it. If you want to actually be on the channel, right, you're more than welcome to do that too. It's all about interaction. So the more you guys interact with the channel, the better the channel is. You see what I mean? And I think that's where we're heading. So anyway, this was kind of a catch-up video. I really missed you guys, but we should be back in action from here on out through the rest of the year unless something crazy happens. So talk to me in the comments, people. I miss you. And we'll talk soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good.